consensuality. We don't really look into that.
Do you think like human traffickers or like rapists are running ads on Traffic Junkie because
human trafficking would make sense. With big liability comes big profit. I'm guessing they're willing to risk it.
If you do upload something with, someone that's potentially underage, we will just reach out to you and let you know that that's prohibited.
Okay.
Your account is not likely to become suspended or anything like that.
We won't ask you before you upload it, the pictures, if you have the consent. We on our end won't call the cops on you if that's what you want to know.
Advertisements on porn, not ethical.
It's very blurry when you don't have confirmed people. Revenge porn, they didn't give a fuck. Once money's being made, morals get blurred.
Meet Sean Morier. Morier is a software engineer at MindGeek, now rebranding as ALO, the porn giant famous for its biggest website, Pornhub, and other big-name porn sites and studios. Morier specifically works on MindGeek's ad network, Traffic Junkie. When advertisers want to post banner ads or video ads that run before videos on Pornhub, for example, they buy the ad space through MindGeek's Traffic Junkie service. After hearing from former content moderator Jenna Rolfe about Traffic Junkie's lack of age and consent verification, our journalist met up with Sean Morier undercover to get the perspective of a Traffic Junkie software engineer.
So basically, I work on a piece of software that allows our clients to get their creatives onto our website. So it has a bunch of processes on the side, like trust and safety, making sure that stuff that we're showing is legal and ethical, I guess. Maybe not ethical, but porn of ethical.
And how long have you been there?
A year and a half.
When our journalist asks how ID verification works for user uploads, Morier says moderators will skim the videos, not verify advertisers, and are mostly concerned with only preventing spam on MindGeek sites.
The person won't watch the whole full video, they'll do snippets, and then for ads, we do the scanning, and you don't need to be verified to do that.
You don't need to be verified?
No, basically you'll talk to a rep and they'll deem you real or someone that's trying to put garbage onto our website. So that's how that works. It's based more off of we trust our clients that do not put clearly doesn't work perfectly.
I know we have some detection software, but I don't think it's anything about there's no consensuality. We don't really look into that, I think. But I could be wrong. So I'm aware of the processes that we apply to the videos and to our own ads, and I don't think any of them really look at consensuality.
Consensuality?
Basically people's consent. Consensuality kind of makes, I don't know if it's a real word, but
yeah, that might be a word.
Anyways, the consent of the people in the video, I don't think we look into that, which is kind of another good question. You should work for my company. You're posing really good questions.
I mean, do you think human traffickers or rapists are running ads on Traffic Junkie because
human trafficking would make sense, but human trafficking sounds a little weird. To me, it's human trafficking is selling people,
right?
Or abducting and prostituting people. I guess it could be as simple as naked pictures,
right? Or videos.
They could.
Yeah. If someone took a video of someone, not even their face, maybe it was a 14-year-old girl or something, you just wouldn't know. You wouldn't be able to identify them. And if you ran an ad, you'd probably get away with it.
I think through our standard procedures, it would pass through.
I imagine it's just a big liability.
It could be.
Yeah.
But also, with big liability comes big profit. I'm guessing they're willing to risk it.
We called Traffic Junkie's public support line, posing as prospective advertisers, and the Traffic Junkie support employee informed us that verification is subjective and that violations of underage content would likely not affect our video ad uploading account.
Welcome to Traffic Junkie, a leading online ad network. Please wait while we connect you to an available agent.
Traffic Junkie support. This is Nicoletta. How can I help?
I have a bunch of video advertisements with models in them. Some of the girls do look kind of young, but everything's kind of, you don't know how old someone is really. Is that okay?
Well, we have general guidelines that we use for our review in concerns with underage content. Okay. So it can be a little bit subjective, but basically we'll reject anytime there are undeveloped body parts, We'll also request further review if someone's face looks really young. So it can be a little bit subjective, but it's up for review from our compliance team, and we deem what we consider underage in subjective areas. Basically, we have the final word. But if you do upload something with, someone that's potentially underage, we will just reach out to you and let you know that that's prohibited.
Okay.
Your account is not likely to become suspended or anything like that. It's just kind of a warning to not upload anything similar or to re-upload that creative.
If you guys deem anything against the rules, if someone looks too young, that's not going to hurt the account.
It shouldn't.
Nicoletta, a traffic junkie, reassures our undercover journalist that uploading pornographic images or videos of children is likely not enough to cause Traffic Junkie to suspend the advertiser account. In the United States, an internet company that knowingly fails to report child sexual abuse material to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children is in violation of federal law. U.S.-based tech companies report to NCMEC, which then reports illegal content to the proper law enforcement. After mounted pressure a few years ago, Pornhub itself began reporting to NCMEC. Is Pornhub's ad company, Traffic Junkie, not reporting to NCMEC? We made a few more calls to Traffic Junkie's public support line.
Hello, thanks for calling Traffic Junkie. I'm Naomi. How can I assist you today?
Do I need to provide documentation when I go through the uploading process?
Oh, no.
As far as documentation for identification at the uploading process, you say no, that's not required.
Yeah, it is not.
Hello, thank you for calling Traffic Junkie. This is Manuel. How may I help you today?
Do we need identification or documentation for the models that are used in the creatives that will, eventually be seen on, as pre-rolls, let's say?
No, actually, no. No. For the models, we don't need, or it doesn't have any requirements to be submitted here in Traffic Junkie.
What about documentation that they have consented to the video or to the creative?
Actually, those parameters, we don't require that as well. All models should be 18 years old and above. Unless it's gonna be like a adult game, like hentai.
Manuel's assertion that cartoons don't need to depict adults contradicts Traffic Junkie's own public policy.
If something does slip by and perhaps there's an underage model in there, you guys will email us and notify us.
Yes.
You won't report us to like the authorities or the police.
Yes. Telling it to the authorities are not part of our job as well.
But you won't contact the authorities.
Yeah. We don't.
Thank you for calling Traffic Junkie Customer Support. My name is Sonny. How can I help you? We have no way. We won't ask you before you upload the pictures if you have the consent. You can upload them. My advice would be that you get the consent. That would be ideal.
Yep.
But if you're still uploading the creatives, I mean, we cannot stop you from advertising the pictures or the videos, right?
Yes.
Because we don't know if you already have the consent or not. The legality of your activities, of your content, that's something that we won't really ask you unless it's something like cannabis or something like that, We on our end won't call the cops on you if that's what you want to know.
MindGeek is now rebranding as ALO. Morier explains this is an attempt to detach from the negative publicity as victims continue to sue MindGeek.
There's so much negative behind the name MindGeek. Now it's called ALO.
Why was the marketing so negative? Like, what was so bad about it?
There's all the lawsuits and shit attached to the old name.
In March of this year, a new firm, Ethical Capital Partners, bought MindGeek. Morier is skeptical of the name.
Who bought the company?
Some company called ethical something financing.
Oh, okay.
And we're just like, why is a company called with the word ethical the same buying us?
Do you think they are like an ethical company?
No. Well, based on just like the field is not ethical, so how can you be ethical?
Yeah.
Like we're talking porn production, not ethical. Use of porn, maybe not unethical, but definitely like some questionable things. Advertising some porn, not ethical. and that's why we can make money, and it's all problematic.
Whatever name ECP, MindGeek, ALO, Pornhub takes, without age and consent verification of performers on its sites, Pornhub and its sister sites will continue to profit from illegal images and videos.
What exactly was on the site? Like underage stuff? Was it literally like
Underage,
rape?
non-consensual, yeah. Because like, you can always argue porn is like technically, because you can always pretend that's not consensual.
Right.
But that line is very,
like a
very
kink.
blurry.
Yeah.
It's very blurry when you don't have confirmed people.
Yeah.
You don't know if it was actual rape video or fantasy. And I don't think they cared. Revenge porn, they didn't give a fuck.
There probably is a lot of money to be made.
Oh, there's a ton. That's the problem. Like, once money's being made, morals get blurred. Yeah.
ALO responded to our request for comment, lashing out at Sound Investigations and claiming to have very strict trust and safety rules, but again did not directly deny their employees' statements and did not answer if Traffic Junkie reports to NCMEC or if ALO ever intends to implement age and consent verification.